Benjamin Franklin once warned, when the well is dry, we will all know the worth of water. And these days, the worth of water is higher than ever, especially in the American West, where the population is rapidly outpacing a diminishing flow of water from the Colorado River. But there is an answer, and you might find it behind an Arizona bar. Here's Barry Peterson.
The history of beer goes back thousands of years. Ancient Egyptians used it as an offering to the gods. Beer is usually made with yeast, hops, barley, sometimes rice, and occasionally with fruit, but it always begins with the water. And that's where our story begins. This water trucked from the Scottsdale Water Department to Desert Monks Brewing in Gilbert, Arizona. A special delivery of special ultra-purified water, a brewer's delight, says owning partner Summer Decker.
Having this clean, clear canvas of the ultra-purified water impacts the flavor and the quality of the beer that we end up serving through our taps.
I love that you call it a canvas. Why?
It's what we paint on. It's the piece that comes together through the creation of the artistry that is beer making.
Beers like the Helles Pale Lager or the Hefeweizen wheat beer. And as for that ultra-purified water, there's no other way to put it. It's ultra-purified from wastewater and sewage. When people taste it, does anybody just say ugh, or do people say wow?
Usually, wow, this is great. The people who say ugh or do the face contortion are those who aren't willing to try it at all.
Really?
Yes.
So they'll do the yuck thing before they've even tasted it.
Yes.
And then when they taste it, they say,
this is great. This is fantastic beer.
To prove just how fantastic, this annual event brings together local brewers whose beer from ultra-purified water meets clever taste-testing PR, designed to get people from yuck to yes. Cheers. Sponsored by the Scottsdale Water Department, whose executive director, Brian Biesmeyer, stands ever ready with his sales pitch.
When you can get people to actually taste the water, it really, I think, the lights go on and they go, oh, wow, this tastes like water. Well, of course it does. But, you know, people just have things in their heads that they think about it. And then they find out, oh, this is from recycled water. And their eyes get bigger and then they go, huh, that's really good. And then we have a convert.
Scottsdale's ultra-purified water first goes through membrane filtration that eliminates particulates as small as bacteria. Then, reverse osmosis filters out organic or microorganisms, so only water molecules get through. And finally, intense ultraviolet light for disinfection. It's been pumping billions of gallons of ultra-pure water, replenishing aquifers for 25 years, but not yet through taps.
Each astronaut requires about a gallon of water per day.
For a sip right from the tap, you'll need astronaut training and a trip 250 miles straight up to the International Space Station, where astronaut Stephen Bowen spent 6 months working inside and outside, and where pretty much all the water is ultra-purified.
We were joking, you know, yesterday's coffee is today's coffee because you just recycle it. Some of the water we're drinking today was up there, probably came up in the early 2000s, and we've just been reusing it and reusing it and reusing it.
So you're drinking the same water that the astronauts have been drinking for decades because you keep recycling it.
Yeah.
In truth, the water that comes out of a kitchen faucet often comes from rivers or reservoirs where animals frolic, fish live, spawn, and die. Motorboats spew gas and oil, so it's purified too, but to a level far below ultra-purified. And Summer Decker sees her ultra-purified beer as a glimpse into the future.
If and when we make it to Mars, we will all be drinking ultra-purified water because we don't know of a water source on Mars. Yes, this is the space-age solution, but it's one we can enjoy today.
And enjoy we did. Let the tasting begin. With 4 regulars at Desert Monks Brewing who did a taste test, not knowing which beer used ultra-purified water. Then they told us their favorites. Steve Valentine works in IT. Okay, Steve, we put 2 of the ultra-purified ones for you, and you chose one of them. What did you like about it?
I like the Hefeweizen. There's nothing different from it. It just tastes like a Hefeweizen.
David Minke works in the pharmacy industry. Really and truly, then, the ultrafiltered are stacked right up with all the others, or not even noticeable difference?
Not noticeable difference.
Auditor Tammy Valentine sees the practical side. Do you see a need for
definitely.
creating or using this kind of water?
Yes, we live in a desert.
Jessica Walsh works in reality TV with a reality check for us all.
You go in, you're going to order what the flavor profile you're looking for, and I think that the water source makes no difference.
So really, America, get your taste buds ready.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's awesome.
It's really awesome.
To which we can only say, cheers.
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 And cheers to all of you. And trust me, it's delicious.
I'm not trusting Barry. Michelle's pouring. I poured a little in here quickly.
She's adding another mug. How does it?
I like the
how does it-
smell.
You like the smell?
Wow, it's really light.
It
Really
tastes
light.
very apple cider.
Yes. Yes, it's closer to like a cider than a beer almost.
Yeah.
I like the line from yuck to yes.
Yeah, no, I did say
was
yuck,
good.
and now I'm
Oh, you
saying
did?
I like the can too. The can looks
yes.
good.
Yeah.